Hey folks, Brian Blessing, always glad to be with you at bangthebook.com here in snowy Las Vegas. 7 inches of snow overnight. I thought I was done scraping ice and snow off the cars. It's a rare occurrence, and maybe there's a rare occurrence, a long shot winner at a mile-and-a-half track at NASCAR this weekend with the race in Atlanta. Let's talk about it right now. Follow me on Twitter at Brian Blessing, and of course, listen to the Sports Betting Podcast with our buddy Adam Burke. New rules are going to be in play here. The biggest new rule, the Aero Ducks, won't be applied until next week at Las Vegas, so there could be price play opportunities the next 2 weeks until we get a real read on how these new rules packages kick in. Kevin Harvick's the favorite 4-1 with good reason. He's the defending champ. Now, he leads lap after lap after lap, but he's only won here twice. Jimmy Johnson's actually the guy at 25-1 who's won 5 times in Atlanta. We had good fortune with Denny Hamlin last week to win the Daytona 500 at 10-1. Could there be another juicy price play opportunity for us this week? The drivers have done a boatload of testing in Vegas, so they're all prepped for next week, but there are things they hope they learned in Vegas they can apply in Atlanta. I think we got a price play, but we'll get to him in just a second. Harvick is the significant favorite. Sometimes you look at matchups to get pointed in the right direction. Harvick is $1.30 favorite over Kyle Busch, $1.30 over Logano, $1.55 over Brad Keselowski, who's on the board at 8-1, and Kyle Larson. Harvick is $1.55 over Larson, and Larson is also on the board at 8-1. But, could Team Penske? Listen, Roger Penske knows what he's doing, and the testing could apply, and maybe we can find an opportunity. We'll do this video. Qualifying isn't until Friday, and if somebody qualifies well and they're in the first row, their odds could be cut in half. And I think Ryan Blaney at 18-1 is a guy I would take a long, hard look at. And I think it's very important when you bet here. If you think Blaney has a shot, bet him before qualifying, because if he is to come up lightning fast off the trailer in qualifying, that really juicy price could go by the boards. I think Ryan Blaney is going to have a big season. There's a real big learning curve here. Other guys that are contenders, Chase Elliott's 10-1, Boyer 15-1, along with the Daytona champ. Denny Hamlin is on the board at 15-1. Again, Jimmy Johnson, 5-time winner, new crew chief. He was fast at Daytona, fast in testing at Las Vegas. That's an overlaid price on Jimmy Johnson. That number could come rocketing down. So in this particular instance, know the next 2 weeks, there is a defined learning curve for the drivers with new rules packages that will be in play that weren't in play with restrictor plate racing at Daytona. I'm going to swing for the fences with Ryan Blaney. Hope he qualifies fast. And at the end of the day, qualifying doesn't mean all that much. These guys can, with pit strategy and track position, they can get back in a race really quickly. I think the qualifying is massively overrated. Look at the practice times. I think Ryan Blaney, he's my price play. We'll take a peek, but we're going to watch this race closely to see what they'll do the following week, where it will change again with the Aero Duck package being introduced right here in Las Vegas, if they can get the snow off the track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.